start the baby up. That's off. 830 horsepower. There we go. We're back again, and we're back with an absolutely filthy, savage build, courtesy of Mike Roberts. How are you?
I'm good, Max. How are you?
Now, we can see we're still in front of a Mercedes C63, but as you can see, it's not standard one bit. I mean, you've probably changed absolutely every little inch of this car. So, right, start off, Mike, power. How much brake horsepower does this car have?
Currently, it's 833 brake and 801 pounds-feet of torque.
Okay, so what made you get to that power? What have you done? What have you improved?
We started off just a stage 1 map, no cats removed. I made 625, but you get used to the power and I've craved a bit more. So we went full stage 3 with pure 900 turbos, VRP intakes, decatted downpipes, 3.5 inch, yep. Turbo Smart blow-off valves just to hold the boost, and some other goodies. And it last made 833 in the summer, so it's possibly making a bit more in this weather, but we'll stick at 833 for now.
So how long have you had it stage 3? Have you?
It was done in June to stage 3, and it was refined again in July. More mapping by DRW in Liverpool here, and they extracted the most power.
Perfect weather for the car tonight, guys. It's absolutely, well, it's freezing. It was dry before, but it started raining now, and it was, you know, the car was just hooking up, and I bet it absolutely loved the cold air into the intakes. Now, in terms of anything, any future plans, you know, you're obviously on 833 now. Do you want to go to 9 or maybe potentially 4 figures in the future?
Yeah, the plan's to go towards 950 in the new year, fuel pumps and some other bits. I'll see how we go there, and then we may go over the 1,000 with meth if we go that far.
We'll have to do this again if you ever do. All right, so as I'm looking at the C63 here, Mike, I can tell it's absolutely pouring out with aftermarket parts. I mean, there's carbon everywhere, different set of alloy wheels. The biggest eyesore for me, which is probably my favourite part of this car, is the colour of the wrap. What made you choose this colour, and who did it? I mean, tell us the details.
Okay, APM were the wrapping company. It's a bespoke one-of-one wrap. The colour doesn't exist, it was printed. It was a photoshopped car I'd seen online. I liked the colour. We went down that route. We had some samples printed off. I got to pick which one I felt was the one I wanted. And then we had it satined and applied to the car. I think it's come out pretty good. We had the wheels before the wrap. Obviously the car was white underneath originally. 6AD supplied the wheels. They were bespoke made to my specification, my design, my colouring, and they were fully forged 2-piece wheels. We fully carboned it with carbon edition 1 lip, the side skirts, the rear diffuser, rear spoiler, and the mirror covers are all carbon. We've updated the front grille to the Panamericana. We've changed the badging on the sides to bespoke made, fully carbon badges. They're not standard and they're not cheap. We've changed the hood emblem to the AMG logo, which is what the new Mercedes AMGs are coming out with. We did this.
How much are they, Mike? How much are they?
Hundreds, should we say?
Hey? What then?
Yeah.
Really? What really, for a set or what?
Yeah, it's the set, the side badges and the rear badges. All bespoke made in carbon.
We'll come back to prices in a minute. Right, so obviously you've gone way beyond the usual modifier would do to a normal C63. Now, with the build of this extent, surely you've got a nickname for this car.
Yeah, green hell for more than one
Right,
name, really.
Stop. The green hell, the green hell. There's only one green hell, and that's the Nürburgring, all right? But to be fair, after being in it, I'm going to give you the green hell title. All right, it is absolutely insane, which we'll show you in a minute. But obviously talking about the Nürburgring anyway, I know you've booked on for next year to come to the Nürburgring. It's going to be in the 900s then, isn't it?
It should be, yeah, all being well.
So 900 horsepower, Do you think you're going to take it on the Nürburgring?
Absolutely.
All right, Josh,
Absolutely.
that's another video, okay? 900 horsepower at C63 on the Nürburgring. In terms of money, so if you can list parts and how much you've spent, we're going to do a little animation on the screen to how much you spent. We'll blank it for your wife so she won't see, don't worry about that, and maybe even yourself. So come on.
Okay, the wrap was just over £4,000. The carbon bits, spoilers and skirts, etc., probably towards £2,000 for all the bits. The badging, probably 300 to 400. I have changed the badges a couple of times because of the power increases as we've gone. Wheels, they're £5,500 plus tyres, probably another £1,300 in tyres. Got the chameleon tint, a couple £100. And then under the bonnet, we've gone full stage 3, so towards £1,500 for the intakes with the cold air feeds. It was £8,000 with MSL to go stage 3 pure 900 turbos and downpipes fitted and mapped.
Right, so do you think you've listed everything you can think of off the top of your head, price-wise?
Turbo blower valves, turbo smarts, they were £800 fitted.
It keeps going.
And then
I thought that would have been it.
No, we got another couple of grand's worth of
Wow.
radiators and coolers, etc., and transmission cooler, because obviously they run a lot hotter when they're stage 3.
Wow.
So I don't want to tot all that up, but I'm sure it's...
All right, so the total is whatever
figures
on the screen now. As I said, Mike's probably not going to see this, and he's probably going to ban his wife from YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely.
So as we come to the rear of the car, first thing that strikes my eyes is this fitment here. It's spot on. Now, as we come to the rear end, as far as rear ends go, you're not getting much better than that. 4 tailpipes, I mean, it's just blacked out everything. And the little special touch, which I like the most, is you're going to lose. Now, to be fair, you probably are. Anyway, Mike, start the baby up. Let's go. So, just to clarify, this is my first drive out in this car. I haven't been in it yet. On paper, it's probably the highest horsepower car I've been in. So let's see how it grips up with these cold conditions and semi-slick tyres. Over to you, Mike.
Okay, let's see how we go.
We're going to have to put the air conditioner on. That was a joke. I'm sweating. That was fast. Wow. It pulls and it pulls again. It like keeps pulling. It's not as if it pulls. There's a lot of power and then it slows down for the gear change. It's like, okay, we're going again. It's just wow. It's like Rita at Alton Towers. Have you ever been on that?
Never.
It's that there, and that there, it just keeps wow.
Yeah, it's pretty quick to
70.
on here.
These brakes are having a hard time today.
They are. They shouldn't be, but they are.
Yeah. What's that button?
Just traction off.
Oh, great. Traction off. 830 horsepower. There we go. Woo!
no lack of power, definitely.
Slight lack.
Could do with a touch more.
Now, just to clarify, we are adhering to all speed limits today.
Which speed limits are them? The ones in Germany?
the ones in Mexico.
Yeah, we're on the Mexican roads tonight.
Yeah.
It's a shame there's not another Mexican car to have a bit of comparison with. I can't say the R word on camera.
Tell you what though, cruising at 70, you don't feel like you're in an 830 brake car.
It feels quite normal.
Yeah. That's what you want, isn't it? That is what you want.
Yeah, it needs to be drivable, and
yeah, definitely.
It's definitely, you know, I can give the missus the keys and she'll happily drive.
And then people go and strip out all the interior parts for an extra 20 brake, 30 brake.
It's just not worth it.
I'd rather all the luxuries you get within the car and just deal with the extra, with the less 30 brake. Go on, Mike, hit it. Oh no, now you're mad. Now you're mad. This thing is wild. Right, so that's it for the end of this video. Now, I hope you enjoyed it. Mike, thanks very much for, you know, bringing us and showing us your fantastic build. And I wish you well with any future projects that you do to this.
I'm sure I'll be back on the channel pretty soon with
I'm pretty sure you will
some more stuff.
But no, thanks everyone for watching. Just like the video and make sure you subscribe if you like our content. And yeah, we'll be back soon with another video. Just see you soon. Thank you.